Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day, everyone. In this talk, I'm going to talk about characteristics and functions of management and the organization through their conceptual and theoretical definition. So, first of all organizations share three characteristics. Uh, they have a distinct purpose. The second is that their purpose or goal can only be achieved with people. And the last one is that all organizations develop a deliberate and systematic structure that defines and limits the behavior of its members. So that's for the theoretical definition. And now the management. The functions of management, there are basically four functions in this conceptual approach: planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Uh, so right now I'm gonna describe them for you. Uh, the first one, planning, means setting goals, establishing a strategy, and developing plans to ensure that the work to be done is kept in proper focus. Organizing means what tasks are to be done and by whom, how tasks are to be grouped, who reports to whom, and who will make decisions. The third one, leading, uh, it's the task of direct and coordinate the work activities, resolve conflicts among members, motivate employees, select the most effective communication channel, and the last one, controlling, it involves monitoring, comparing, and correcting work performance. After the goals are set, the plans are formulated, the structural arrangements determined, and the right people hired, trained, and motivated, there has to be some evaluation to see if things are going as planned. Any significant deviation will require that the manager get the work back on track. So that's for the conceptual functions of management. Now I'm gonna discuss them briefly. Uh, while it is true that all organizations have a distinct purpose, it is the task of the manager to ensure that such purpose is carried out efficiently and effectively. That's where the managerial functions come into play. First of all, to achieve the goal, it is required to organize the people that will carry out the job or jobs necessary to ensure the organization will work as close as possible to the desired outcome. This means that the different processes to be done will be compartmentalized, each one having the most capable persons working on it. For example, in a very large company with its own coffee or restaurant, it will be pointless to have engineers or accountants working on the kitchen stoves or washing dishes, since these people have a specialized set of skills that can be put to better use in another part. That is, of course, assuming they most likely know nothing of cooking or of cooking on such a big scale for that many people, which is most certainly the case, otherwise, they wouldn't be accountants or engineers. This is directly related to the third characteristic of the organization, that each one has a systematic structure. Again, a worker whose skills lie on electrical or plumbing may have very little to do with spreadsheets or as a security guard, and again, a secretary or a clerk with little to no clue as to how to use a altimeter will be of no use replacing the electrical technician. Such mismanagement will be chaotical. Here we arrive at other point on the managerial functions. Each one of the examples previously talked before represent different activities, which in turn on a very large organization may require very large staff to get done. These tasks may very well have their own first line manager, and set this set of first line managers may respond to another middle manager. The way first line managers answer to the middle manager is something which I have no clue about. Sure, I can think of how first line managers sort out problems in the crews they are responsible of, and most likely how they act as intermediaries between different sections of the organization, like for example, security workers and technicians. In this way, it can be said that first line managers lead their crews and they in turn are being led by some middle manager who answer to higher levels of management. Everything that has been said until now applies the same way for a lesser scale organization. For sure, we might not have the same amount of employees, and most certainly, first line managers aren't likely to be required. Like, for example, in a small workshop, a small restaurant, or an entrepreneurial language school, but still the functions of the person responsible for the fulfillment of the organization purpose, be it the shop master, the restaurant chef, or the school director or founder, will be those of a manager, and they sometimes may give different tasks to the most capable or available employees. For example, if there is a lack of waiters on a particular day, the chef might decide to send uh, from the kitchen stewards to wait the tables. Finally, we arrive at the controlling task. This part is what managers are best known for, since they are constantly getting feedback from the customers and employees and making arrangements to work out the failures on the process, previously identifying them or by making uh, some judicious guessings on the matter. And that will be all for my part for this this subject. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and that you also didn't have any problems or understanding me very well. So see you soon. Bye.